for you fans here at the Orpheum live in attendance, and for those of you watching at home across the world on live iPay-per-view on WWNLive.com, we have the final 4 qualifying matches in the Shine title tournament to find out who will head to Shine 11 right here at the Orpheum on July the 12th as Shine celebrates its first birthday by crowning its first ever champion. And before we kick off the event, there's been no secret there have been a lot of happenings both in front of and behind the camera here at Shine over the past couple of weeks to a month back to Shine 9. And there's been one person who has been pretty much at the center of all of that controversy, and she has a lot to say, and I'd like to have her come out here tonight and address the situation that has come up here in Shine over the last month. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Scream Queen, Daffany. Daffany, I mentioned that there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of it surrounding you and your feelings here in Shine over the last month or so, really dating back a few months further than that, but it really came to a head back after Shine 9, and you've had a lot of things that you wanted to get off your chest, so I'd like to have this time before we get the show started for you to address that sort of thing. So the microphone is yours. Let's have it.
Thank you very much for that, Lenny. And if I could be serious for a moment. When Sal, Lexi, Howard, and myself got together last year to form this amazing women's federation, I jumped in head first. And you know, I'm a little concerned about all these Valkyrie broads. You know, Rain, Eivus, Maiden Sin, they would all be struggling if they didn't have Big Red, the prize, Big Red, April Hunter, with them at ringside. So now, as a manager, I am going to enforce and make sure that if she interferes with any of my future clients, well, she's just gonna have to say goodbye a little longer. Longer with Big Red. You know, this ain't my first rodeo, Lenny. No, they don't call me the Scream Queen for nothing. Because I have the Midas touch. Anything I touch turns to gold.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So for my final act as live event hostess,
No, ain't no final.
I would like to announce my very worthy replacement, all the way from Pleasant Garden, North Carolina, Chastity Taylor! The ceremonial passing of the note cards.
Thank you so much, Daffany, and to everyone behind the scenes having me here tonight. I'm so excited to be here. You guys should be really excited to be here too, because tonight is Shine 10 and we have a packed card. Some of these matches include the continuing of the tournament to crown the first ever Shine champion. Don't forget to tip your bartenders Amanda and Christina, and let's get started.
Friday night, May the 24th, 2013, and Shine is back here at the Orpheum for Shine 10. And we are kicking things off in a big way here tonight. Made in Sin, 2/4 of Valkyrie have made their way to the ring. Allison K, the AK-47 tailor-made, and Big Red April Hunter in the ring. I am Lenny Leonard. And we can't thank you enough for joining us here as we start off our first of 4 big qualifying matches for the Shine title tournament that will take place at Shine 11 on July the 12th, right here from the Orpheum in Ybor City. And Nikki Rocks is looking to move on here.
You are not a classy lady.
I'm very classy.
You need to teach her how to be classy.
And the AK-47, April Hunter, and TaylorMade taking issue with Nikki Rocks' t-shirt as we go down to the ring to Chastity Taylor in the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is for the qualifying of the Shine Championship Tournament. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the prize April Hunter and her partner TaylorMade. Standing at 5'10", weighing in at 150 pounds from Detroit, Michigan, AK-47, Allison K.
Unfortunately, I know it's your first night, and that was awesome, and you're doing amazing. But there is only one person that can correctly announce Nikki Rocks.
Well, that was a short-lived retirement.
Alright, I gotta go in.
Okay, this is how it's done, sweetheart. You're doing a great job. She is 5'9" tall, weighing in at 150 pounds. She's from Boston, Massachusetts. The one, the only, Nikki
One last time, Daffany belts one out of the park. And she's hearing it from the crowd here at the Orpheum, and she heard it from someone else here at the Orpheum back at Shine 9, and that young lady has joined me here at the commentary booth. Rather surprise appearance here, first ever time in commentary here as part of Shine, as Allison K again giving the business to a fan in the front row. Stop me if you've seen that before. The Latina sensation, Mercedes Martinez, here in the booth with me. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. I'm here to check out Nikki Rocks. I'm also here to kind of give my input on what I think about what qualifier matches are. I mean, I got to look at my competition tonight.
You've got a huge match later on tonight against Mia Yim. So you seriously look confident here.
Yeah. I think it's time for this match to get underway. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Nikki Rocks. I'm not a big fan of Valkyrie and AK-47, but this is going to be fun to watch. I like it from up here.
Definitely the best seat in the house here in the Eagles Nest. And this is not a tag match, as referee Dave Litton clearly going to have his hands full with Valkyrie here tonight. Nikki Rocks certainly going to have to be aware of the numbers game anytime you're in there against Valkyrie. And there it is, right on display, right on cue. Allison K putting the boots to Nikki Rocks, and Nikki, a woman you know extremely well. Mercedes, you had two very hard-fought matches against each other back at Shine 6 and Shine 7, where you were victorious at Shine 6. Nikki got a little bit of revenge back at Shine 7, so a little unfinished business, I'm sure, between you two as well.
Definitely unfinished business, but you can never take Nikki lightly. I mean, she's a veteran of this business, and number of games obviously does not play a factor in this match. As you can see, Nikki pulling out all the stops. She wants to get a win really fast, especially with Valkyrie out in the corner.
Looking for the backslide, but unable to get it is Allison K driving the face of Nikki Rocks right into her knee and quickly seizing advantage back from Nikki here. Oh, she goes downstairs with the boot, doubles her up. Running knee strike right to the side of the head, and that one rocked, no pun intended, Nikki. And she finds herself dazed against the ropes there.
Trying to rearrange her face for a little bit, definitely rocking that jaw of hers.
And again, drawing the referee's attention away from Rocks, allowing Valkyrie to do damage on the outside, and again, throat first right across the ropes. Nowhere for Nikki to go, unable to catch her breath. Of course, Valkyrie banned from ringside later on tonight in our main event as Angelina Love takes on Rain. Irish whip, Rocks hits the corner. K charges and caught Nikki in the face with that spiked bra right in the mouth. Only a 1 count, though.
I think, you know, those spike bras, I mean, I think they're illegal, but they're using it as to their advantage. I mean, no one ever would think that a spike bra would be used as a weapon. I commend AK-47 and Valkyrie for using that.
You've been known to bend a rule or two in your day.
Me, never. I would never do such a thing. I just take advantage of opportunities. That's all it is.
Fans here at the Orpheum getting behind Nikki Rocks, pinkies up. Oh, fish hooked her. Tried to fish hook her, but Nikki taking a bite out of crime. And then drives her pinky first down to the canvas. Pinky drag out of the corner. Allison K may never drink tea again. And again. Uh-oh. Right on the pinky.
Talk about bending the rules. Is that even legal? I don't understand this nonsense. I think the fans getting behind Nikki is going to give Nikki some adrenaline rush now. She's going on AK-47, but you can never count the numbers game.
Nice reversal of the whip there. Rocks puts on the brakes, though. The forearm right to the chest. Drop toe hold. Sends K down to the canvas. Scoops her up, and there's the power of Nikki Rocks. Hooks the leg deep, but Allison K gets the shoulder up, and oh, wait a second. TaylorMade took her bra off right to the face. That spiked bra right in the face of Nikki Rocks behind the ref's back again.
Spike bra? I didn't see a spike bra anywhere. Everyone still has their spike bra on. I don't see nothing.
It's in her hands. It's right across the ring from us.
What had happened was her clasp broke. She had it. She's holding her bra. That's all. That's all. Gosh, Lenny, don't you know anything about bras?
It's been a long time. Anyway, I'm married.
They're just using the advantage, the numbers game. That's all it all comes down to. The way I see it, if Nikki being a veteran, she should know that her surroundings, she should know who's around her, she should bring backup. That's how I look at it.
Cravat and a knee strike. That one dazed Nikki right there. It's TaylorMade shouting from the outside she's going to need some ice later. That may in fact be the case. As the heavy hitter of Valkyrie, the AK-47, sends her into the corner but runs into a boot. Right hand block. Nikki beats her to the punch again. And Nikki's got that temper you know all too well about. Polish hammer. Rock's getting fired up. Head of steam. Quarter with the elbow. Oh, blocks that boot attempt. Standing switch. O'Connor roll, but she hangs onto the ropes. Nikki rolls through, back to her feet. Exploder. Right into the cover. 2.5. So close.
So close, so close. Nikki pulling out all the stops, but I think Nikki is going to get distracted a little bit. What is she pointing to over there in the corner?
I think she sees that spiked brassiere. Oh, well, you know, it's her size and everything.
I don't think it looks good on her. It does not look on her. The referee should definitely take that off for her. That is cheating, ref. That's illegal.
I'm surprised they didn't get stuck together. Irish whip into the corner, and again running clothesline, nowhere for Kay to go but down.
I think that's an illegal weapon. How come the referee is not? What's going on?
Right down across the chest. No, so close. Almost had her. Hunter up on the apron. Down she goes. TaylorMade knocked down as well. Big boot. And Rock's taking care of the numbers game all by her lonesome here. Again hooks the leg, but can't quite finish her off.
That's definitely a reason why Nikki Rocks is one of the #1 wrestlers in the country, is because nothing will distract her. And I know all too well what she's capable of, and I hope AK-47 scouted her very well.
Into the ropes. More momentum. Discus lariat. And she got her.
Definitely has Nikki Rocks out. That just gives you more chance to advance. Definitely not against Nikki.
The discus lariat, something we haven't seen out of Allison K here in Shine, earns her the victory over Nikki Rocks in a hard-fought contest. I want to thank the Latina sensation, Mercedes Martinez, for joining us. I know you got a big match to get ready for later on as you look to qualify in the tournament yourself. Good luck later on against me and him. Thanks for having me here.
Introducing first, standing at 5'4", weighing in at 115 pounds, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, accompanied to the ring by the prize April Hunter, Eivus. And her opponent, standing at 5'8", weighing in at 132 pounds, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Amber O'Neal.
Amber O'Neal making her Shine debut. North Carolina veteran makes her way here to the Sunshine State. Speaking of a veteran making their way to the Sunshine State, I've got a very, very special guest about to join me on commentary. It's somebody who has a great deal of experience in the pro wrestling business, ladies professional wrestling in particular. He's been a friend of mine for many, many years, and somebody that I used to call partner for quite a long time years ago. Dave Prazak, the founder and CEO, Vice President of Talent Relations, the announcer, yes, commentator, yes, the voice behind Shimmer Women's Athletes, has made his way here to Shine. Dave, it has been far too long since you and I have shared a microphone, my friend. Welcome.
Well, thankfully, it's for WWN Live that we are joined once again on commentary. There's the bell. This is my first time down here for Shine. Of course, I've been, right off the bat, taking Eivus off her feet.
Amber clearly realizes what an opportunity she has here, trying to get a victory over a member of Valkyrie on her first night in. Of course, this is a non-qualifying matchup as part of the Shine tournament. It's coming up at Shine 11. Eivus lost back at Shine 9 in her qualifying match to Jazz, who has moved on, and Amber O'Neal, the veteran, looking to make quick work of Eivus here.
Amber O'Neal, as you said, a veteran of the ring. She's got all of the tools, and submission predicament, mutilating some cattle right in the center of the ring here at the Orpheum.
And quickly controlling the arm. Of course, Amber O'Neal, a veteran of Shimmer competition herself, back between 2005, 2009, and she's really been all over the country over the last several years, and looking to earn a spot on a regular basis here in the Sunshine State as part of Shine, and certainly a victory over Eivus would go a long way in securing that position for her here. And Eivus, though, taking off her feet. Looked like she was going to be able to get a reversal there, but O'Neal able to cut her off, drives the knee, and doing a really good job of taking Eivus off her feet here and maintaining control.
Eivus has been one of the most impressive young athletes on the Shine pay-per-views thus far, and if she can pull out a victory against a veteran of the ring like Amber O'Neal, that would mean a lot for her career. And of course, a very devastating faction, the Valkyrie faction. Everyone needs to keep their eyes on not only their opponent inside the ring, but also, of course, April Hunter at ringside.
And O'Neal looking very good here in the early going. It has been all Amber O'Neal here. Oh.
Good game.
Good job, good effort. Missed the clothesline, though. Roll up. Eivus puts on the brakes. April Hunter trying to lend a helping hand. Eivus instead just takes a bite out of Amber O'Neal, and another backside chop. And you gotta watch out for that fiery Latin temper. They don't like that sort of thing.
Hopefully Amber O'Neal hasn't infuriated Eivus too much, because she has some devastating offense like that kick right to the side of the head.
And O'Neal certainly going to have to be on the lookout for the ground game of Eivus as well. Really stepped up her submission game. We've seen her use the triangle choke, the Goga Plata here in the last several months as well, as that devastating DDT, the disdain. And those vicious kicks right across the chest of Amber O'Neal. And I don't know if Eivus was maybe taking Amber a little bit lightly coming into tonight, not realizing just how much experience Amber brings to the table and how much fire she was going to show at the opening bell, but I don't think she's taking her lightly anymore, as the look on Eivus's face tells the story here. She knows she's in a fight now.
Well, she's more than proven that she can hold her own in a fight. One of the matches that I enjoyed the most out of the Shine Night pay-per-views thus far was Eivus and Lufisto, and that's one of the hardest strikers in professional wrestling, and Eivus held her own with Lufisto in that contest. And right now, driving Amber O'Neal into the turnbuckle. What does she have in mind here?
Yeah, that match was back at Shine 7, available on demand here at WWNlive.com. And she's got that guillotine choke, and she's using the ropes for extra added damage. A cocky smile on her face as she gets in the face of Frankie Gastineau, doing what Valkyrie does best, using the referee and the numbers game to their advantage. Big Red with the leg drop right across the back of the neck of O'Neal. Eivus hooks the leg deep, only 2 though.
Just right on top, firing away on Amber O'Neal right now.
Giving Frankie Gastineau the business. Oh, and there's that cocky side that we see in Valkyrie. We've seen it already in Allison K during her match against Nikki Roxx, and now we're seeing it here. She grabs that front face lock, just trying to choke O'Neal out here. And smart strategy on the part of Eivus. She knows she's giving up a lot of size to Amber O'Neal. How do you combat that? You take her off her feet.
She's trying to keep control of her, but Amber's back at a standing position here, trying to break free.
Eivus sends her into the corner, charges, but she gets caught. And this time it's Amber O'Neal using the ropes to her advantage. Quickly rolls her up, shoulders down, only 2. O'Neal forcing all of her body weight down on Eivus, but that quick clothesline, I don't think Amber even saw that one coming for a near fall. Another 2 count right there. And this one has been back and forth. Too close to call at this point, Dave.
I'd say a little bit in Eivus's favor, and of course it does help to have April Hunter at ringside. At times it can be a 2-on-1 situation. O'Neal tried to hang in there, but that was 2 hands full of hair just driving her down to the canvas.
Right back to that standing guillotine front face lock again. O'Neal says no, she's not giving it up. Fans getting behind her here. And she's got to try and find a way to get back to her feet and alleviate that position, and she does just that. Ducks the clothesline. ST O'Neal, and both ladies are down.
I see what she did there with the ST O'Neal. Credit. Bonus points for Amber O'Neal. But a double count now administered by Frankie Gastineau. Who's going to get to their feet first here?
Both ladies against the ropes. April Hunter trying to urge Eivus on here. And Eivus scores, but Amber not backing down, and these 2 are just slugging it out. O'Neal with a flurry, though. Gains the advantage. Oh, nice reversal there by Eivus. Shoulder tackle. O'Neal using that momentum, and a clothesline takes her down. Boot to the midsection. Oh, so close. 2.5 off the facebuster. Not quite enough to put Eivus away. And Eivus trying to get to the corner to buy some time, but O'Neal not waiting at all. Scores with that drop kick in the corner.
And now it's time for some humiliation. Not doing a whole lot of damage with that, but it certainly brings a round of applause from the fans in attendance here at the Orpheum.
April O'Neal got caught, though. She tullied her face first into the buckle. As again, Frankie Gastineau ordering April Hunter into the corner. Did I just call her April O'Neal? Amber O'Neal. I may have.
More surprises on the show. Ninjas.
DDT, the disdain. She dropped her right on her head, and it's over.
For Eivus, that's 2 wins thus far tonight for Valkyrie.
up ride from the AK-47, Allison K, but a great performance on the part of Amber O'Neal. Hopefully we get to see her again in Shine competition as Eivus and April Hunter make their way to the back. I don't know what Allison K and Taylor Made are still doing in the ring. Amber O'Neal wants to know what they're doing there, and oh, double team coming here. Wait a second. Santana out of the back. Coming to the aid of Amber O'Neal.
These two are friends. Watching Amber O'Neal's back here, and now some teamwork on Allison K from Amber O'Neal and Santana.
And they have cleared the ring of maiden sin. Santana, who we will see later on tonight. Actually, coming up next, as a matter of fact.
Stay in the ring, man. Who needs entrance music, right?
It's like a series of challenges that come together in the end.
It always comes together in the end.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Santana's just going to hang around, and we're going to go right into her match next. Our next big qualifying matchup coming up right now. Let's go down to the ring and Chastity Taylor.
Our next match is another qualifying match in the Shine Championship Tournament, scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, standing 5'5" and 118 pounds from Ocala, Florida, she is the Great Santana. And her opponent, standing at 5'6". Wait, you have to lift her to find out. From Claremont, Florida, Kimberly.
We're underway here. Next qualifying matchup as part of the big Shine title tournament coming up at Shine 11 as we get ready to celebrate our first birthday here at the Orpheum in Ybor City. It is Kimberly in the purple and black taking on Santana in the black and red. Santana, of course, as always, sporting the headband O Power.
It is her source of power. Hopefully it will lead her to victory in this matchup, but now what exactly, give me the insight, Lenny Leonard. The doll that Kimberly brought to ringside, she's got a few screws loose.
No, they're all loose. There's not a few of them loose. She is supremely gifted inside the ring. She is tremendously strong, as you can see. She's in great physical condition. She's done a lot of MMA training in the Central Florida area.
And she's out of her mind.
She is completely bonkers.
That cage match with Leva Bates.
5 consecutive losses to start her career here in Shine, and she just absolutely snapped. Went off the deep end. Nice counter there by Santana.
That's tremendous. Counter of a fireman's carry. I don't think I've ever seen that in all my years of professional wrestling.
Like I said, 5 consecutive losses. Kind of sent her off the deep end. We saw some just crazy interviews with her underneath the sink in the backstage area here at the Orpheum, just talking to herself, and she finally got Leva to agree to team with her and lost that match. She turned on her, but she's picked up 2 victories in her last 4 matches here and just had an absolute war with Leva that culminated with that violent cage match you talked about back at Shine 9. But Santana may be the most athletic young lady on the roster here, and Kimberly certainly has to be on the lookout as Santana can bring the offense at any given moment here. And referee Dave Linton trying to get her back as Kimberly tries to buy a little time on the floor, and Kimberly takes advantage. But Santana kicking away, not once but twice, sending Kimberly into the front row, making that guy's weekend.
Continuing to battle on the floor, Santana brings it inside the ring. These are two of the women who have been a part of Shine from the very beginning, staples of every event, and only one of them will move on in the championship tournament.
Yeah, in fact, Kimberly in the first ever match in Shine history, losing to Veda Scott back at Shine 1 and really started the ball rolling. And oh, she went to the eyes right there. Referee tried to separate these two in the corner, and Kimberly took advantage. Of course, Santana has had a bit of an up and down early start to her Shine career. Picked up a victory at Shine 1 over Tina San Antonio, but then turned right around and lost to Rain at Shine 2. Another victory at Shine 3 over Sienna Duvall before losing to Mercedes Martinez at Shine 4. But then it was when she got that victory over Nikki St. John back at Shine 5 that things really started to click for Santana. Started rolling off victory after victory after victory in singles competition. And she has been on a hell of a roll here, earning her spot into her qualifying match. But she is clearly going to have her hands full with Kimberly here.
Just like you said, Santana is a very athletically gifted wrestler. Some beautiful maneuvers in her arsenal. But when you're dealing with the viciousness and the craziness of Kimberly, you got to wonder if the athleticism is enough to earn her the victory during the course of this one.
Nice show of power there by Kimberly, whipping out that power slam, using all the momentum off of the ropes that Santana had against her right there, and now trying to just muscle her down to the canvas. Great bridge. Oh, she got the knee up. I don't know if it caught her low, but it definitely caught her in the midsection. And now she's going downstairs, attacking the ribcage with those feet. Monkey flip. Trying to go right back over the top. Kimberly, monkey flip of her own, and Santana right back to her feet.
Great agility shown by Santana. Brings this crowd to their feet. And now a flurry of offense here from Santana. Nice drop kick.
Santana not afraid to leave her feet. Handspring, elbow into the corner.
She learned that from the great Muta.
Snapmare. Oh, nice counter into the roll-up there by Kimberly. So I guess that would make her the Pearl of the Sunshine State.
Yes. With the headband. Waist lock here. What do you have in mind? Floridian leg sweep.
And she's got her hooked here. Submission predicament for Kimberly.
She has it right in the middle of the ring, too. Nowhere near the ropes for Kimberly to force a break.
But Kimberly trying to use her strength to her advantage, looking to force the shoulders of Santana down to the canvas. And Santana had to relinquish the hold or risk being pinned herself there. As both ladies back to their feet, right back to the arm goes Santana. Going to the corner. Trying to springboard to the top, but Kimberly put a stop to it. Ate the boot, though. As Santana regains her balance in the corner. Oh, vicious powerbomb right on the back of her head.
That could be it. Oh, so close. Santana with the shoulder up, though.
Oh, I thought that was going to be it. She's got a problem with Thing 2 in the corner there. Thing 1 and Thing 2 were the get-ups that Leva made them wear. All right, I don't know how far back you've watched.
I've been watching since the very beginning here.
Oh, looking for the clover leaf. Now going to the hamstrings, trying to soften her up. Santana again able to escape. Right in the cross arm breaker. She's got her trapped. Santana again. The submission predicament for Kimberly here.
How is she not tapped out yet? That's got to be so excruciatingly painful. Full extension on the cross arm breaker.
Oh, she was able to clasp her hands for a second there. Oh, she really has got it locked in. Kimberly's in trouble here. Trying to roll her again.
Trying to relieve the pressure any way she can.
Trying to attack the legs. I don't know if she's trying to go for the cloverleaf while in this position. Again, shoulders down. No. Oh, she's got her. What a counter!
Santana trying to crawl to the ropes.
And I gotta tell you, this would be a bit of an upset here, but Santana fighting with everything she has to make it to the ropes. Can she? Yes, she can. Oh, Kimberly getting frustrated. And we've seen on occasion when Kimberly gets frustrated, she loses focus here. She's got to be very careful not to lose her focus. One slip up could cost her a shot in the tournament. Oh, right in the face with the enziguri.
She kicked her right in the face. And now they're gonna follow up. Shining Star.
Oh, she rolled out of the way, able to avoid it. Shot to the midsection. Good job of scouting there by Kimberly. Oh, places her in a dangerous spot there, right on the apron. Blocks that right hand. Oh, snapped the back of her head and neck across the rope. Whiplash effect there by Santana. And she's hearing it from the crowd here at the Orpheum. Oh, boot right to the side of the head. Looking for the Shining Star press again. Can she nail it here? Right across the midsection. Santana moves on.
And your winner, the great Santana!
A very competitive matchup between two of Shine's best. Santana's the one that moves on to the next round of the championship tournament. Athleticism prevails over insanity.
With 6 women involved. Introducing first,
Mia Yim against Eivus. Two of the most gifted athletes on the Shine roster doing battle on Evolve 22 here at the Orpheum. But we're getting ready for 6-woman tag team action, and Jessie Bell quickly making friends here at the Orpheum.
Is Daffany still scouting talent at ringside? Scouting perhaps Jessie Bell?
I'm sure she has a keen eye on the entrance of one Jessie Bell, as she is partnering up with Sassy Steffi and Sojo Bolt. And that is a hard-hitting trio, to be sure. And they are already giving the business to young Chastity Taylor.
She's doing a phenomenal job so far.
She has some big heels to fill, taking over for Daffany, and she's doing tremendous so far. So happy to have her as part of the Shine family here on WWNLive.com. And when we get ready for their opponents, a rather diminutive trio of women: Heidi Lovelace, Luscious Latasha, and Solo Darling.
Doing laps around the ring. There we go. There's the apron for Heidi Lovelace. Okay, Chastity, get all their names right.
Latasha, Heidi Loveless, and Solo Darling.
She got them all right.
Good job there, Chastity. I love coming to Florida, not only to see Shine here at the Orpheum, but I always run into somebody who I knew from years past who got signed, which just happened now. But you never know who you'll run into. Wrestling and Florida, they mix well together. Because I also run into Greg Valentine at the airport every once in a while. I don't want to ever see him blow drying his hair in the bathroom ever again. But Sojo Bolt, teaming with Jessie Bell and Sassy Steffi. Frankie, be sure to check her thoroughly.
He has no idea what to do with that. Yes. Go.
Unfortunately for the referee, Heidi Lovelace has like fake pockets on her gear. I've seen that happen before where the opponent will say, check the pockets. They're fake pockets. Don't put the referee in an awkward position. Please.
Like Latasha just did.
But last Shine event was the first time that I saw Solo Darling in action. This will be my second time seeing her, and not very familiar with Luscious Latasha. Of course, some of her previous tag team outings here in Shine. I believe her and Roxy Cotton.
Gabby Gilbert.
Gabby Gilbert. Same thing. There's the bell.
Yes, Luscious Latasha, one half of Rainbow Bright and one half the size of Sojo Bolt.
She is a rather short individual.
But she is not short on talent. Although she is getting backed into the corner. Oh, two sisters getting up on each other now.
And not getting intimidated by Sojo Bolt getting in her face.
Well, Latasha from the mean streets of Boston. She's not going to back down. She's got a bit of a mean streak in her. And she has taken Sojo Bolt off her feet and scores with a drop kick.
Your name's still Lenny Leonard, right?
It is.
Just making sure.
Nice job of avoiding Jessie Bell there. And makes the tag. In comes Solo Darling. Solo Darling lost to Rhea O'Reilly back at Shine 9 in her debut in a three-way matchup against Brittany Savage. And I said O'Reilly, not O'Reilly.
So give us some background information. Where is Solo Darling from?
She's actually out of the Northeast, but I went to the University of Louisville, did a little training in OVW, has got 2 bachelor's degrees. She's college educated.
And why is she in pro wrestling? That's my question.
It's in her blood, man. Nice job taking Jessie Bell off her feet. In comes Sassy Steffi and runs right into a drop toe hold. Sassy Steffi, a world-traveled veteran. In comes Heidi Lovelace, graduate of the School of Rock. Billy Rock trainee sends Steffi into the ropes. Nice quick arm drag. Right back to her feet and again scores with the arm drag.
You know, Heidi's still relatively new to professional wrestling, but she's doing it the right way. I mean, she's wrestling on live events several times a week in addition to continuing to train at the School of Rock in Indiana. She's been a part of OVW as well, and of course on the Shimmer events. She's definitely someone to keep your eye on for the future, the years to come in women's professional wrestling and here in Shine.
Nice double team suplex there. Heidi, though, has not had a lot of success here, although 3 tremendous performances here in her past trips to the Orpheum in Ybor City. Every one of them, however, ending in, losing effort as Sojo Bolt has no idea where she is. She just got dumped on the back of her head, trying to escape. As
We're trying to make sure that Heidi gets out of the ring while I'm not quite sure what's going on that side of the ring.
I guess Jessie and Steffi won the tug of war.
Well, they got Josie. I mean, Sojo Bolt. It'll never happen again. I apologize. Double dives, no, double baseball slide.
Nice double drop kicks there, sending all 3 women to the floor, and Heidi Lovelace looking to take a chance perhaps here.
Oh, she can fly, without a doubt. All the way to the top rope.
Huge crossbody to the floor. Wipes out all 3 of her opponents. And Heidi, Solo, and Latasha looking very good here in the early moments of this matchup. Side headlock by Solo Darling as Jessie Bell has Frankie Gastineau tied up.
He needs to keep his eyes on the action here, and he missed that as Sojo Bolt with the knee right to the back of Solo Darling as she came off the ropes, and that gives Steffi the advantage in the match.
And that quickly the tide can turn as Solo Darling finds herself in the wrong part of town, and Frankie Gastineau again 15 feet away from where the action's going on. Come on, Frankie, get in the game here.
It's very difficult to keep order in a match with 6 competitors. He's doing his best, I'm sure.
Frankie barely knows what to do with 1 woman, let alone 6.
That too. But they're doing a good job of keeping Solo Darling in their corner here as Sojo walking out. Tried to avoid the backbreaker as best she could. She was fighting it off. But Sojo maintaining control, and now with the cover, only an earful.
Sojo herself, another one like Heidi Lovelace, has had some tremendous performances here in Shine, but hasn't really correlated with any victories. Well, actually, she did defeat Heidi Lovelace and Taylor Hendricks back at Shine 2 as part of that 3-way, but she then turned around and lost to Su Yung at Shine 5 and Santana back at Shine 8.
Su Yung currently in Japan, one of her first Japan tours, competing for some of the major organizations over there.
And I hope she's watching on WWNLive.com if she's not wrestling tonight. Wishing her the best as always, and look forward to seeing her back in Shine competition soon. But right now, Steffi with the Muda lock on Solo Darling, but unable to put her away. Darling with a roll-up. Able to fight out of that Muda lock for a near fall, but not quite enough. As now sassy Steffi go to the eyes. The great equalizer, as somebody once told me.
I've heard that before. And right now, Heidi trying to bring that eye rake to the attention of Frankie, but doing more harm than good. Backed into the corner, in comes Jessie Bell once again. Shot right to the back of Solo Darling.
And now raking her face right along the top rope. Sadistic smile on her face as she drives Darling face first into the turnbuckle as well. And Sojo Bolt and Sassy Steffi enjoying it as well. As Darling blocks that attempt, fights her way out, right hands into the corner. She's got to make the tag here though, Dave.
Clothesline and makes that tag.
Luscious Latasha in. Crucifix gets Jessie off her feet, but only 2.
Roll! And again, only 2.
Well, Latasha showing a little spark here. O'Connor roll. Oh, nice save there by Sojo, and Steffi allowing Jessie to hit that clothesline. Hooks the leg, but not enough to finish off Latasha here.
And a good job pulling Latasha to the corner of Sojo Bolt, and Sassy Steffi is now, what does Sojo have in mind? Big elbow off the second.
Right on the back of her head. That might be all cover. Only 2 though. Thought Heidi was gonna try to come in and make the save, but Latasha kicked out on her own, and Sojo's what they call having a conniption.
Getting all fired up.
Oh, she just measured Tasha there. And Steffi in now. Latasha going downstairs in the midsection. 2 handfuls of hair though. Sends Latasha back down to the canvas and puts a stop to that. Oh, and up and down she goes again, just ripping the hair right out of her head almost.
You know, thus far in the matchup, Sojo Bolt, Steffi, and Jessie Bell have worked very well as a trio. First focusing on Solo Darling and keeping the ring cut in half as best they could. She was able to make the tag, but they got right back on track and are now cutting the ring in half here with Latasha, again only a near fall.
And Jessie Bell not too happy with the speed of Frankie Gastineau's count. As Latasha able to get out of 2, but another knee strike from Bolt drops her in the corner again, and Latasha is a long way from Solo and Heidi in her corner. And she has got to find a way to make the tag here. She has taken a bunch of punishment the last couple of minutes here.
Not going to be able to make a tag when Sojo's holding onto her hair like that. Trying to wear her down here. And just taunting Latasha's partners.
As Latasha's able to get back to her feet here. Frees herself and fires away at the midsection, but again, right back to the hair, and just that quickly, that momentum that Latasha looked like she had in her favor was just snuffed out in a heartbeat by Sojo Bolt, the veteran. But a nice boot there, caught her right in the forehead. Did that buy her enough time to make the tag? Because she certainly dazed Sojo here.
Trying to crawl to her corner. She realized how close Latasha was getting to her partners, grabbed hold of the foot. But Sojo kicked off. Can Latasha make it to her partners?
Very close to her corner, Sojo. She's got Steffi. In comes Heidi Lovelace. Big clothesline on Steffi, and a back elbow knocks her off her feet. Boot to the gut. Drives her down to the canvas, cover. Sojo breaks it up. Jessie Bell knocked down on the floor by Solo and Tasha. And that leaves Sojo alone with Heidi, who goes downstairs, right to the back of the knee. Into the ropes. Heidi Corona!
Right, head first into the canvas. That could be it. No, she's not legal.
Oh, she spiked her, but she is not the legal woman. It is Sassy Steffi, who is under the bottom rope recuperating.
Focusing on Steffi now.
Blocks. Second time blocked as well. Knee to the midsection.
Kiss my sass.
Drop kick into the Kiss My Sass. That's got to be it. Cover. It's over. Oh, a great effort on the part of Solo Darling, Luscious Latasha, and Heidi Lovelace. But it is Sojo Bolt, Sassy Steffi, and Jessie Bell victorious here in this 6-woman tag team matchup. Certainly hope we get another look at Solo Darling, Luscious Latasha, and Heidi Lovelace down the road. But it is Jessie Bell, Sassy Steffi, and Sojo Bolt with the victory here.
Shine Championship Tournament with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first,
king leads to king, and king gets to warring, and that was damn near the death of us all. Two men enter, one man leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, darling times here.
Allison K. She is from Las Vegas, Nevada, standing 5'6", weighing in at 125 pounds. She is tailor-made. And her opponent from the Thunderdome, standing 5'2", weighing in at 115 pounds, she is Mad Leva.
Rolling out at Shine 10 with our next Shine title tournament qualifying match. It is tailor-made, one half of Made in Sin, part of Valkyrie, accompanied the ring by April Hunter and the AK-47 Allison K, who's claiming no shenanigans, but well, just broke her neck trying to get off the ring apron. And Leva continues to what seems to be a stark transformation from the happy-go-lucky comic book loving character that we've seen not just here in Shine but Shimmer competition as well over the past couple of years, and to a much darker side of her personality that we haven't seen. Mad Max is a bit of a departure for the girl that used to dress up as Doctor Who.
Well, I think that a lot of that has to do with just how that rivalry, ring the bell, how that rivalry with Kimberly, I mean, that had to play mind games with Leva, wondering how do I combat someone who is like this? Someone that vicious and out of her mind and evil. You kind of have to get yourself in the same mental state as Kimberly.
Allison K on the outside saying she thinks Leva wants to join Valkyrie. She does have a hairstyle rather resembling the one by Allison K. And Leva right out of the box with the high impact offense here. Going downstairs, boots to the midsection. Uses the ropes to go right to the top of the head.
Years ago, wasn't there a Mad Maxine in pro wrestling? There were magazines.
It was. Wasn't she like Maxine the Amazon back in the old UWF?
Perhaps.
She had a big feud with Dark Journey back in the day.
So did Bill Watts' wife. Can I say that?
Wow. And Leva.
Live, you're on WWN Live.
And did we mention there's a full bar?
There's a full bar. here at the Orpheum. If you're in the area, if you're in driving distance, you gotta be here live and catch all the action. If you can't watch it on iPay-per-view, you should be here live.
And Leva just viciously attacking TaylorMade. Those hard forearms across the chest. And say what you want about the transformation, it has clearly been effective for Leva. And she's picked up a couple of hard-fought victories in those matches against Kimberly, and now has the advantage here over TaylorMade, hanging her upside down in the, used to call the tree of Joey Lawrence, I believe.
Whoa.
Man, it's like we've done this once or twice.
Once or twice. Does somebody have a dirty face? Maybe later.
Well, that's after the show.
Yee.
Oh, vicious shot right to the chest of TaylorMade, and Slim Shady's in trouble here in the corner.
If anything, the change in demeanor of Leva Bates as of late has made her even more vicious as a competitor inside the ring, dishing out the punishment here to TaylorMade.
On the ride that Maiden Sin and Valkyrie have been on here in Shine has just been unprecedented since the start of the company. TaylorMade victory at Shine 1 in a tag match against Sue Young and Tracy Taylor. Victory at Shine 2 against Misery. Christina Von Eerie and Mischief at Shine 2. Defeated Greek Barbie in singles competition at Shine 3. Defeated Davina Rose and Shazza McKenzie at Shine 4. Defeated Kimberly and Leva Bates at Shine 5. Lost to Misery in a rematch at Shine 6. But then defeated Mia Yim, Sue Young, and Tracy Taylor in a 6-man tag at Shine 7. Defeated Kong, Angelina Love, Mia Yim, and Christina Von Eerie in an 8-man tag, along with Rain, Eivus, and Allison K at Shine 8. So it has been just a long ride of wins for Maiden Sin and Valkyrie here as part of Shine. And Leva is certainly going to have her hands full again, as always, with the numbers game whenever Valkyrie is in play.
It's because of the numbers game that TaylorMade has the advantage right now, as Allison K getting involved physically, that changed the momentum of this match into the favor of Maiden Sin here. Of course, April Hunter, it's basically a 3-on-1 situation at various points in the matchup because you have Allison K and April Hunter at ringside.
And TaylorMade getting a little bit of revenge in the corner here. Overhand shot right to the chest. And TaylorMade absorbed a bunch of punishment right at the opening bell, but she was able to take that. And now that she has the advantage, she's been able to put that behind her and continue to capitalize on that advantage. Getting a near fall there. Oh, vicious forearm. She was swinging for the fences. And they're just trading back and forth now. 2 count right there for TaylorMade again. A short whip into the corner there as Leva down in a seated position, and apparently somebody does have a dirty face.
Does she have an earpiece? You listening to us? That's tremendous. Custom fit, washing the face of Leva Bates in the corner. Somebody actually, they couldn't remember her name one time. What was her? TaylorMade.
And the prize, April Hunter again on the outside doing the damage. And referee Dave Litton turned around again in the wrong corner when the action was going on, courtesy of April Hunter in the corner. As Maiden Sin and Valkyrie doing what they do best. And that is using the numbers advantage. Spinning toe hold right into a knee strike. Innovative offense.
Nicely done here by TaylorMade. I haven't seen that before. Getting a bit of a warning from Dave Linton. There's an art to refereeing. He is like an artiste inside that ring.
A 2 count. And now the body scissors applied with the rear naked chokes, trying to choke her out here.
Trying to hang in there. You know, much like we said in the last match, which was a trios tag, the referee has his hands full. Even though this is one-on-one, he still has to keep his eyes on April Hunter and Allison K in the corner to make sure they're not getting involved.
And Leva's got to find a way to get to her feet here. Oh, she is in danger of getting choked right out of this tournament. Fans getting behind her here, but she's starting to fade. She's got to get back to her feet. And she is doing just that. Much to the chagrin of April Hunter on the outside. Right to the hair, though, goes TaylorMade, and that's the end of that flurry. Taylor now trying to get in the head of Leva. Vicious right hand, caught her right across the jaw there. And that time down across the chest with the forearm.
You talk about how dominant Valkyrie has been thus far here in Shine. 2 victories thus far tonight. Will this be 3 if TaylorMade can pull out the victory?
And still to come, Reign in our main event against Angelina Love. Valkyrie banned at ringside for that contest, as the Radiant One's gonna have to go it alone here tonight. As Taylor hits the ropes, looking for a little momentum. Clothesline blocked though by Leva. Drives her face first to the canvas. And both women now struggling to get to their feet. Taylor up first, but Leva knocks her right back down. Hard kick, staggers her but doesn't take her off her feet. Running knee strike. Right into the cover. Only 2 is Allison K screaming on the floor for Taylor to kick out.
Knee lift is a lost art. Good to see Leva's putting it to use. Walks that Irish whip.
It's an interesting counter to the Irish whip right there. Kicked her in the thigh. It's not something you normally see. Oh, drop kick to the buttocks. And lost her balance there, but able to regroup. Double stomp right to the back. Cover.
April Hunter breaking up that pin attempt, reaching through the ropes, gets a warning from the referee.
A warning aside. Oh, soul food served up here at the Orpheum. A warning aside, the damage done nonetheless. She prevented Taylor from being defeated and now gave her the advantage one more time. Boot to the gut by Leva. Oh, she spiked her right on her face. No! Maybe she should have used a sledgehammer.
It's time to play the game, but the game is not over yet. Leva looking to capitalize.
Oh, slapped right in the mouth. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, she lost her on that neck breaker, but was able to reach back up with one hand. And still comes so close to putting her away there.
It's April Hunter up on the apron, and a chair has been slid inside the ring by Allison K. Turn around, ref.
Oh, super kick into the chair. She got her! Leva has moved on! Valkyrie has tasted defeat for the first time here tonight.
Well, you have to hand it to Leva Bates. I mean, she fought off 3 individuals, her opponent in the match and the 2 at ringside, still prevailed, and more importantly, moves on in the championship tournament.
limit and is another qualifying match in the Shine Championship Tournament.
In the streets, OJ gangsters, cause you don't want beef. Right now, you don't want none, you don't. We know you take a second, think about it before you hurry. I'ma take that to deliver it back. We not talking about a Benz Mercedes rougher than. Take that to deliver it back. We not talking about a Benz Mercedes rougher than.
Introducing first, standing at 5'7", weighing 140 pounds, from Waterbury, Connecticut, Mercedes Martinez. And her opponent, standing 5'7", weighing 140 pounds, she is Mia Yim.
Almost set to go for our next qualifying match of the Shine title tournament here at Shine 10. It is the Latina sensation, Mercedes Martinez, taking on Mia Yim. Frankie Gastineau is our referee, and I am joined at the commentary booth by someone who looked very impressive earlier tonight in her opening matchup here at Shine. It is the one and only Nikki Rocks. Thank you for joining me tonight, Nikki.
Hey, so, whoa, she's going for it already. Look at this. Get her, Mia, that's great. I hope she beats her. She took away my birthday. She's kind of mean.
She did take away your birthday, and she actually did commentary during your match, if you weren't aware of that. She was up here a little bit earlier tonight.
Oh, I bet she was really nice about that, wasn't she?
She had some not so pleasant things to say about you during the course of the match, yes. And glad to see you're doing all right. It was a tough matchup earlier tonight. Always tough whenever you're taking on Valkyrie. Never a one-on-one matchup.
No, because there was like 2 other people at ringside, and then they were throwing in boobs, extra boobs, like there wasn't enough in the ring already.
You did a nice job, though, utilizing... Oh! Vicious! Hanging tree neck slam by Martinez as she just drilled Mia Yim right there, and she is trying to make short work of Mia Yim here, but only 2.
I think it's going to take a lot more than that to get Mia Yim down with that. That was insane, though. Kind of mean. That's probably the Latin temper right there, right?
It is that Latin temper. A little Puerto Rican heat on the part.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're doing.
See what I did there? I've been doing this for a while now. Hey, that's Daphne's line.
That's where I got it from. I'm trying to get points here. I need to be a client.
Wow. Lighting up the chest of Mia Yim.
Wow.
I think she just chopped a smile onto the face of Mia Yim. She can't do anything but smile. It hurts so bad.
Run, Mia, run! Get away! I would have stayed down. I would have just stayed down.
Oh, you don't believe that for a minute. Nobody here in Shine knows how vicious Mercedes Martinez can be, better than you. You've had 2 encounters with her here in Shine competition, both of you picking up a victory over each other, and so clearly some unfinished business between the 2 of you there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's just a really sore loser, and that's why she decided to ruin my birthday. And by the way, that cake was delightful as I was trying to lick it up.
The little bit that I could get off of my shirt did taste very nice. Oh, she was struggling to get Yim off her feet there. Nice counter with a knee strike there by Yim. Instead uses the ropes. Neck breaker, nicely done, and it has been all Mercedes Martinez pretty much from the opening bell here. Cocky cover there, too close to the ropes, and Daffany right there to point out to referee Frankie Gastineau that the foot was under the rope, and
giving her some little hand motions there. I don't think it was a bad one. I think she was saying she was watching her. After what Mercedes did to us on my birthday, I can totally understand.
Yeah, just the last straw, I think, that really got to Daffany. Just a string of events that really kind of irked her over the course of several months here in Shine. Tarantula there, not going to beat Mercedes this way, but certainly going to try and sap some of that strength out of her. As she continues to try to deliver the offense. Yim up top. Oh, she got caught with a boot. And right to the face.
I think she's going to have to go see a dentist after that one.
Of course, Yim back after an extended tour in Japan for Reina. Happy to make Florida her home now. We are so happy to have her on every Shine event. And Mercedes Martinez, though.
Cheating, resorting to cheating. That's all she does. She's a big cheater. That's usually what happens.
And again, right across the chest. Just sent Nikki Rocks almost out of the commentary booth.
I'm very glad my match is done and over with. And when I meet Mercedes, there's a good chance I'll be wearing a bulletproof vest.
Or that spike bra again.
Yeah, I'm going to steal it. Maybe I can just kind of hijack one of those out of the Valkyrie's locker room.
I was asking Mercedes when you did that running splash into the corner and you were both wearing the bras, how you guys didn't get stuck together.
Oh, I was waiting for that. I was actually waiting for that. There was one point where I think I actually might have gotten a cut on my face from somebody's boobs. Just saying.
And now Martinez caught with a headbutt. Down she goes in a heap. Yim always able to use offense off the ropes and does so there. Scores with the cross body, but can she follow up now? And open hand strikes now using her feet effectively. That one blocked. Spins right into the boot. Mercedes looking for the Fisherman Buster. Yim able to counter. She had that scouted. Knee strike. And right up on top into the octopus.
I don't know if I'd be throwing up a peace sign right there. I'd probably be praying that this was the end.
And she has really got it locked in. Submission predicament here for Martinez. Mia squeezing for everything she's got, but Mercedes able to muscle her way free, sending Yim again crashing down to the canvas. I gotta tell you, this one has been a lot more hard hitting than I had expected. Yim drops down and Mercedes ends up in a heap on the hardwood floor. No pretty blue mats here at the Orpheum.
No, that's just the floor right there. Hopefully if she's lucky while she's down there, she can get a beer.
Oh, big right hand. Yim was looking to take a chance, and Mercedes cut her off right there with that right hand. Well, that's why you're in the booth now. Prezak had to go for a refill.
Oh, is that what it was? Maybe we can find him for it.
Cover only 2. As Yim got that shoulder up, Martinez failed to hook the leg, and now just drags her back to her feet again. Looking for that. Up.
Oh, it's the three amigos right here.
Got that second one, looking for the third here. Yim trying to fight her way free, but Mercedes softened her up with those shots. Oh! Almost a brainbuster right there. But only 2. Yim grabbing the back of her head. And she came down at a very awkward angle right there. And
almost busted right there. Almost.
I see what you did there. Yim in the corner, drops down, avoids the big boot. Shot to the midsection. overhead kick. And she's got her set. Looking for the lion soul. Nails it. 2.5. And Yim questioning Frankie Gastineau. He was right there, though. It was only 2. Got the shoulder up just before the count of 3. Yim now needs to mount her first really extended flurry of offense here. Wheelbarrow into the face plant. Great job there by Martinez, driving Yim chest and face first. Hooks the leg, and again, only 2.
That little maneuver she just did has been up in the New England scene for many, many years. I remember when I first started, Mercedes Martinez beat me a couple times with that.
You two obviously go way back. Oh, again, that one was for Daffany, apparently. I'm sure Mia Yim appreciates taking a couple of those for Daff. Oh, nobody home that time. Open hand strikes. Again, the feet, spinning back fist. Right into the German. Shoulders down. Oh, so close, almost had her. Just couldn't hold that bridge.
I don't think I've seen a prettier German on any of the shows I've ever been on. Mia Yim's perfected it.
Climbing the turnbuckles here as Martinez, no idea where she is. Nails her with the missile drop kick. Knocked her all the way across the ring. Martinez out, but she's under the ropes. And Yim now dragging her over to the corner. Could be time for Sky Yim. She's calling it. Sky Yim, if she hits this, she's moving on in the tournament. Martinez is limp. Nobody home, crashes and burns. Martinez clearly had it scouted. And Mia Yim went to the well, but unable to connect. Saito suplex. Oh, could be looking for the Fisherman Buster again. If she hits it here, it's over. She's got her trapped. Oh, small package. She got her. Mia Yim out of nowhere with the small package. Picks up the victory and moves on in what has to be considered an upset here.
I'm just glad she lost again tonight, too. I'm not the only one that lost. Mia Yim was a great competitor in this match.
Mercedes Martinez can't believe it. Mia Yim went for her patented finisher, the Sky Yim off the top. She wasn't able to connect. She got dropped on the back of her head with that Saito suplex. That looked like it could have been it right there, but Martinez wanted to put her away. Went for the Fisherman Buster and was unsuccessful. And now Daffany with a few words for Martinez. And it's clear the issue between Daffany and Mercedes Martinez is far from over as well.
Our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit. Introducing first.
individuals I've ever met Portia Perez doing battle. Will Portia be able to take Havoc's spot in the championship tournament?
Jessica Havoc putting her spot after winning her qualifying match last month at Shine 9, putting it up just to get Portia Perez in the ring here tonight at Shine 10. And Portia Perez has got her Yugoslavian World War II airplane that she requested in hand here tonight.
Introducing first, standing 5 foot 4 inches, weighing in at 128 pounds, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Portia Perez.
One half of the Shimmer Tag Team Champions, the Canadian Ninjas, former two-time Tag Team Champion Canadian Ninjas.
Specified, not a toy plane. Was that specified in her tweet? Was this all on Twitter?
It was quite a Twitter war
Ladies and gentlemen,
between
Portia would
Havoc
like me to tell
and
you that if you
Perez.
guys don't be quiet, she's going to leave.
She will do no such thing.
She made lots of demands.
And her opponent, standing tall at 6 foot even, weighing 170 pounds, the Havoc Death Machine, Jessica Havoc.
I think I've seen that somewhere before.
Seen that somewhere before, but... Well, good to see Portia Perez back here in Shine, but she certainly has her hands full. I mean, you got the strength, the size, the intimidation factor of Jessica Havoc. It's all on Portia here to win this match. If she wants to leave tonight with Havoc's spot in the next round of the championship tournament, toy plane or not.
And apparently she has a request for the official.
I think she asked for the plane to be on a pole. Where's the pole? Where's Judy Bagwell?
On the pole. Oh, we're going to put that plane on a pole. There's a Yugoslavian plane on a pole match.
Pole, Linton.
You can't do that. That's exactly what he said. You can't do that.
I mean, they agreed to give her the plane and the pole in order to show up tonight and face Havoc, right?
Yeah, I think she was under the assumption that it was going to be a plane on a pole match. She had no idea it was going to be an actual wrestling match. Well, I think it's finally starting to sink in for young Portia. Exactly what she may have gotten herself into.
Despite the obvious size difference between these two wrestlers, I've seen Portia Perez take on wrestlers double her size, and that's almost the case that we have here with Havoc. And she still, some way, somehow, is able to pull out the win because she's got the mind for pro wrestling. She knows how to outsmart her. She's gonna lay down. No pull, she's gonna lay down.
She's telling Havoc to cover. She wants no part of Jessica Havoc. She is just gonna lay down here. Apparently she doesn't want that opportunity. Oh, small package!
Does! Oh!
Oh, she tried to outsmart Havoc.
Let's be honest, the reason Portia Perez showed up tonight is because she wants that spot in the tournament. So if it means she has to wrestle Havoc, so be it.
It was an accident, she says. I didn't mean to small package you.
Accidental inside cradle. I'll make a note of that.
And Jessica Havoc has been one of the most physically dominant athletes we've had here in Shine since she made her debut back at Shine 2. Of course, another cover right there by Portia Perez, another quick 2 count. And again, not able to finish Havoc off. But she had an absolute war of a series with Rebby Sky, defeated her twice, and finally losing that career versus respect match to Sky back at Shine 8. And then had what many people say stole the show last month back at Shine 9, an absolutely amazing matchup against former Shimmer champion Madison Eagles.
That was an excellent contest between two of the best in different parts of the world. I look forward to Madison coming back at some point in the future. Obviously very difficult to get to this part of the globe, but I'd love to see a rematch between Havoc and Eagles.
And Portia is going to show her where the power lies. She's going to test the strength.
I thought you said she was going to have a headband in her pocket somewhere. She stole from Santana in the locker room.
And I don't know if she wants to irritate Jessica Havoc any more than she already has. Goes downstairs, jackknife cradle, and again Portia trying to steal a victory, but she is clearly getting under the skin of the Havoc Death Machine.
Yeah, you don't want to make her mad. I mean, it's one thing to be facing a calm, cool, and collected Jessica Havoc, but it's another thing if you just piss her off. And I fear that Portia Perez may be doing that right about now.
They got off on the wrong foot, extending the hand of good fellowship like a good Canadian girl.
Yes, friendship. Shake the hand. Jessica Havoc is good people.
She is good people, a trusting soul.
And boot you in the chest.
And just gave the trusting sole of her foot to the chest of Portia Perez.
I see what you did there, Lenny. I see what you did. Aha!
And Perez is going to take a walk. Nope. She wants a seat. Get out of the way, man.
Did she just tag? Is that dude have to wrestle Jessica Havoc now? That would be hilarious. She would maul that guy.
And apparently Portia is going to take a walk here. And she does not appreciate the signage at ringside of the fans here at the Orpheum in Ybor City. And apparently that corrugated cardboard was a little stronger than she anticipated. And she was not able to easily wrest it from his rather sweaty meat hooks.
Thank you for buying a ticket, buddy.
Oh, and Havoc got caught by Perez. She dropped the arm down. Oh, now again trying to get in the head of Havoc here, because apparently the match has started.
Targeting the arm of Havoc here, as she has the advantage, while also talking that garbage. Of course, Havoc needs full strength in both of her arms during the. You can't Irish whip someone the size of Havoc when you are the size of Portia Perez.
Oh, just bowled her over with that shoulder tackle. Drop down, up and over goes Havoc. The pace starts to pick up here. Leapfrog not very successful.
Counter to the leapfrog and messing up the hair.
And Portia wants no part of the big right hand of Jessica Havoc. But Havoc doesn't have to be invited. She's going to make herself welcome. And right out in front of Daffany they go. Face first to the apron. 20 count out on the floor here at the Orpheum. And Jessica Havoc will use every bit of it to try and beat the brains of Portia Perez right out of her little head.
Hopefully she's just going for the pinfall or the submission. We don't need the brains beaten out of her head.
Well, I think in Jessica's case, that's just a happy byproduct if it happens to occur. En route to victory.
Let's hope it doesn't. And Portia going to the eyes, trying to take away the vision of Jessica Havoc.
As they have knocked over one of the cameraman's assistants out on the floor there. And they continue to battle. Forearm shots against the side of the head. A knife edge chop to the chest. And the longer this stays out on the floor, the more this match plays right into the hands of Jessica Havoc. No!
Don't chop the ring post.
I don't think she meant it, but Portia Perez able to avoid harm's way there, now biting away at the hand of Havoc here, and then driving the elbow into the hand as well.
That's what makes Portia Perez so dangerous. She might be a smaller wrestler than most of her opponents, but she'll take whatever shortcuts she can to try to gain the advantage. But I don't know, how do you deal with the headbutts of Jessica Havoc?
Oh, right between the eyes that time.
I heard that up here. We're in the balcony.
And now she's elevating Perez. This does not look good for Portia, hanging on the ropes to save herself. As Havoc was going to try and powerbomb her into the ring apron, it looked like. Oh, nobody home on the big boot. And Perez scores, knocking down Havoc and then under the bottom rope to break the count.
Now, Portia Perez wins the match by countout. She earns Havoc's spot in the tournament, right?
A victory is a victory.
Well, Portia's got it made. Just keep Havoc out on the floor for 20 seconds. Oh, she's got her gas mask.
Oh, that's not good if she sees that.
I don't see too many gas masks with the red flashing lights on them, except for Jessica Havoc.
She's got them in blue too. And Havoc having trouble getting to her feet here.
I mean, maybe she'll win by countout, but Havoc's back to her feet on the floor. She's giving her time to recuperate. If she doesn't think that she's got her down for 20 seconds, it's a mistake by Perez.
And Havoc under the bottom rope breaks the count. And I think Havoc just realized that Portia's wearing her mask.
Does that help with your cardio inside the ring? Is this a non-smoking venue?
Oh, right in the mouth she just kicked her that time. Diving forearm by Havoc, and just that quickly she has retaken control of the matchup here.
We can't hear you. You have a gas mask on. Timeout, bro. Nope, not gonna give it to us.
There's no timeouts in wrestling. Oh, and stomping a motorhole in her. Fitting to walk it dry.
I'd like to find the promotion where there is timeouts. That way nobody can say there's no timeouts in wrestling and ha-ha, but here there is. Maybe revise the rule book. Let's talk to Shine Management after the show.
Havoc with a head start. Look at the look on Jessica Havoc's face.
I wouldn't want to be Portia Perez right now after that. She is a determined woman to kick Portia's head into the front row.
And again, a sadistic smile on the face of Havoc here. As Perez gasping for air in the corner. But right back to her feet, sucking her in. Playing a little possum there, face first to the buckle went Havoc. But can Perez capitalize now?
Crawling away from Havoc, but I was wondering, is she crawling toward her plane? What's on Portia Perez's side here?
Chin breaker again. The element of surprise seems to have been the greatest weapon for Perez as she drops her face first. She might have her here. Oh, so close.
Formerly known as Schools Out, but drove her face first into the canvas. She's got Havoc down. That's the most important thing here. Maybe looking for the super kick. If she can hit it inside the ring and go for the cover, Portia Perez could have Havoc's spot in the tournament.
Havoc back to her feet. Blocks it. Big oh, she spat in her face.
What disrespect.
Oh, Havoc. Havoc almost snapped right after that.
All that's going to do is make Havoc angry and more determined to put Portia Perez in the hospital, going for the air raid crash, but fighting out of that position, looking for the sunset flip.
On Havoc, two hands around the throat of Perez, and then just tosses her into the buckles. Ahead of steam, but it's again Perez with the feet up into the face of Havoc. Second time connects as well. Now Perez on the second. Cross body, oh, caught her like a small child. Right up onto the shoulders. Air raid crash.
And
Jessica Havoc has kept her spot in the Shine title tournament. And she will be here at the Orpheum in Ybor City at Shine 11 on July the 12th. Porsche Perez will have to board Yugoslavian Airways number 373 back to Ottawa.
Victory pose for the Havoc over Porsche Perez. Well, Porsche tried her best, but just too much size, power. The intimidation, Jessica Havoc moves on, maintaining her spot in the Shine tournament. Who's going to be able to stop her?
Standing at 5'5" and a quarter of an inch, weighing 129 pounds, weighing 127 pounds, from St. Paul, Minnesota, the Radiant Reign. And her opponent, standing 5'5", weighing 116.2 pounds, from Toronto, Canada, Angelina Love.
Well, it is main event time, and we are underway.
Reign taking on Angelina Love. It is your main event here tonight at Shine 10.
Reign jumping the gun there. It is our final match of the evening, as we just had our final qualifying match. And Angelina Love, this is a rematch from Shine 9. I saw Reign victorious, not without the normal Valkyrie chicanery. And Valkyrie, as a result, banned from ringside here tonight.
That was the qualifying match, correct?
Correct.
So Reign is already advanced in the tournament, and this is just an opportunity for Angelina Love to get a little bit of payback.
She puts on the brakes, scoops up Rain here. And you gotta wonder, this is the first time in many, many months that Rain has not had Valkyrie at her side for a matchup since that group was formed.
Well, you know, this is honestly the way that it should be. You shouldn't have people at ringside to help you out, to be distracting the referee, potentially be handing you objects to utilize as weapons during the course of your match. It should be one-on-one. And Rain needs to prove herself here, one-on-one against Angelina Love here, someone who is new to the Shine roster but accomplished in the world of professional wrestling.
Right across the throat. Doing push-ups with a hand around the throat of Angelina Love. And Rain now going to work on the arms of Love, got her trapped in the corner. Rabbit punches to the back there. And a knee right to the spine. Almost broke her in half there. Hooks the leg and only gets one. Rain, of course, with that right wrist still heavily taped. Of course, blinged out because she is Rain. But
you gotta look good, right? And that is as a result of what a wrestling career can do to the human body.
Yes, especially when you're in there against Amazing Kong. And she takes two people off the top rope and drives them down to the canvas and then breaks their wrist.
So frequently you see professional wrestlers playing hurt. As soon as she could get doctor's clearance to get back inside the ring, Rain returned to action. Obviously that's going to be a weakness that Angelina Love could focus on during the course of this matchup. So the blinged out thing around her wrist would be a target during the course of this match. But right now it is all Rain.
And so you talked about Rain's toughness and coming back from that injury as quickly as she did. Also got to give her credit. Not only did she come back from, vicious Irish whip into the buckles. And Rain is in control here. Not only did she come back very quickly from that injury, she continued to wrestle the end of the match with a broken wrist in that tag match against Jazz and Kong. She gets a near fall there. So while you may question her tactics, I don't think anybody can question the toughness of Rain inside the ring.
It was broken in several different places, I believe, and she continued to fight during the course of that match. I mean, your average guy off the street, that dude sitting in the crowd right now, he would run to the hospital. Rain continued fighting.
That dude sitting next to you in the booth would have run to the hospital. Forget the guy in the crowd.
That too.
Angelina going to the midsection. Rain trying to fight it off. And then kicks away right at the shoulder. And Angelina's got to try and mount some offense here. Backbreaker again, and clearly Rain has decided to target that portion of the body of Angelina Love because she has been all over the back pretty much since the opening bell here.
It has been all Rain thus far. She's not allowing Angelina Love to get any offense thus far in the contest as she sends her into the ropes. Nice side slam.
Two and a half, says Frankie Gastineau, much to the dismay of the Radiant One. As Angelina got that right shoulder off the canvas. Of course, you see referee Dave Linton also at ringside.
Is that just to make sure that no other members of Valkyrie get involved in the matchup?
That is correct. He's on the outside to make sure that this one is on the up and up between Rain and Angelina Love. And again, Rain continuing to try and dish out the punishment here. Places Angelina up on the top turnbuckle. And Rain perhaps looking to join her. And she climbs the turnbuckles here. Look.
Superplex. Love trying to block as best she can, holding onto that top rope.
Able to escape, sending Rain crashing down to the canvas, but Rain right back up with a vicious right hand. And Angelina Love just went limp up on the top turnbuckles there.
Oh, walking out of the corner. Could she hit acid rain from this position? No, counter.
Victory roll for a near fall. Love ducks underneath. Looking for the backslide. Shoulders down, but only 2. A vicious boot to the midsection. And right to the cravat. Trapping the head now. And then dumping her on the back of her head.
Love able to mount a bit of offense right there. Cover here from Rain. She was able to get that victory roll. I mean, if Rain was able to hit that acid rain, the Japanese Ocean Cyclone Suplex, that could have been it. I mean, Love has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment thus far in the matchup. It's just been a few little instances where she's been able to get Rain in a position for a potential pinfall. But, I mean, it's been 85% Rain thus far.
Got her up in a backbreaker here. Gory special almost. And then doing squats.
She's bending her in half. Look at that.
And showing the power, too. And then just dumps her. And the lifeless body of Angelina Love lies prone in the middle of the ring of the Orpheum here. And it is all Radiant Rain here.
I know she has the advantage, but she's wasting time right here. After doing the damage, she should have rolled her over and went for the cover here.
I don't know if she's just content to continue to punish her here. But she definitely has her in a bad way. Now goes for the cover. It took a little too much time there, though, and didn't hook the leg.
She doesn't have her stablemates at ringside to potentially help her out. If she has her opponent down for a potential 3 count, you gotta go for that cover.
Says no problem at all as she drags her back to the feet. And driven face first to the canvas. Love out of nowhere right there.
Gonna give Love some time to try to recuperate. Dig down for some energy. She's got Rain on her back right here as Frankie Gastineau applies the double count on both women.
There's lights out there on the part of Love, but unable to follow up here is Rain able to get back to her feet first. She's taking a lot less punishment than Love has in this matchup, but it is Love who's going to charge. Scores with a back elbow. Takes her down with a clothesline. Flurry of offense now from Angelina Love. A bit of a second wind here.
That burst of adrenaline.
Rain hits the corner. Right into the Bulldog. But the back still clearly causing discomfort for Angelina here.
Go for the cover here. 2.5.
Love checking with Frankie Gastineau to see if that was in fact 3. She grabs both legs this time, and again only 2. As Rain gets the shoulder up. And both ladies now have to dig down here as they've taken a little bit of punishment themselves. Into the ropes goes Rain. Hangs on though, puts on the brakes. She's going down to the floor.
There's no timeouts in wrestling.
Baseball slide drop kick by Love under the bottom rope. She goes, and both ladies now down on the floor. Boot to the gut. Right in front of us here.
Right in front of Daffany, still scouting.
Oh! I don't think our cameras caught. I don't know if our cameras caught it or not, but Allison K just wiped out the ref.
She's still creeping around the corner over there too.
Daphne's trying to revive the ref. Allison K with that bat just wiped out Angelina Love.
Gastineau hasn't seen any of it. Daffany checking on Linton on the floor. Rain going for the cover.
No.
Turns her over. She got her.
Oh, man.
Valkyrie has stolen the victory here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Radiant Rain.
Dave Linton shaking his head. No, he's
Right with Frankie Gastineau. He got struck on the floor.
Wait a second. Vice President of Talent Operations, Lexi Fife. Lexi Fife has the mic.
Allison K, come here. We all know you're out here. Come on up. We know you're here. You can't hide anymore.
Still hiding on the near side of the ring.
That the stipulation of this match was that Valkyrie was barred from ringside. And that there would be consequences if you violated that rule. So let's talk consequences. Allison K, Shine Tournament officials and I hereby suspend you for 90 days.
90 days? That'll keep her out of the tournament.
Which means you have lost your qualifying spot in the tournament. Congratulations.
Allison K is out of the title tournament.
You may leave the building now.
Well, consequences.
Would you like to make this a permanent suspension?
Oh, get in the face of Daffany now. Allison K is livid. Security now is just, security is removing Allison K from the building.
Well, she knew that she was banned from ringside. They couldn't come out here, and she's going to pay the consequences.
Referee, restart this match!
And we are restarting this matchup.
Oh, Rain immediately taking her off her feet. Cover.
Oh! 2 3/4. Rain almost won it again.
Well, even though Allison K got involved, she just cost herself her spot in the tournament, and now the match is back on, and Rain doesn't know what to do at this point. It is going to be one-on-one.
Angelina Love with a handful of her face as Rain just punched her right in the mouth. May have loosened a couple of teeth there. Just got her up. Looking for the lawn dart in the corner, but countered. Botox injection! Cover!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Angelina Love!
Well, a bit of revenge and some payback for Angelina Love with a victory over Rain. Allison K violating Shine officials' orders that Valkyrie be barred from ringside, made her presence felt in what we thought was leading to a victory for Rain here. Referee Dave Lenton, out of the corner of his eye, caught the interference, reversed the decision. Lexi Fife comes out, suspends her for 90 days, virtually knocking her out now of the Shine title tournament. The match restarted. Angelina Love with the victory and egg on the face of Rain. What a night here at the Orpheum in Ybor City. Fans, we can't wait for our first anniversary back here at the Orpheum on July the 12th. It will be the Shine title tournament at Shine 11 as we crown our first ever champ here on WWNLive.com. Fans, for Dave Prazak, Mercedes Martinez, Nikki Rocks, Chastity Taylor, and Daffany, I'm Lenny Leonard. We thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.